Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to BK Mathematics. And if this is your first time of you coming across this channel, please make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Now let's get to the problem that we are given, and we are still on AP and GP. Now it reads: find a formula in terms of n for n term in each of the following. We are given A, we are given 2, 4, 6, 8. B, we are given 0, minus 1 upon 2, minus 1, minus 1 whole number 1 upon 2. Now to find the nth term of each of these four numbers that we are given, let's say solution. We say solution. Now let's start with the first one. We are given 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now here to start with, we know this is our first term, this is second term, this is the third term, and this is the fourth term. Okay, now from this point we just need to find our common difference. Okay, now finding common difference here, we say we use the fourth term. We say recall that we know the fourth term becomes, this is just a plus 3d, but we are given the four terms at 8. We say 8 is equal, the first term is given as 2 plus 3, then when this is moving to this point becomes 8, when it's moving we go minus 2 equals 3d. We want to find common difference, then we say 8 minus 2 giving you 6 is equals 3d. Then we divide both sides by 3, we divide both sides by 3. Then common difference becomes 6 divided by 3. Then our common difference becomes 2. Okay, this is our common difference, but the question says we have to find a formula. Now from this finding a formula, we say the formula becomes we say the formula becomes we say the nth term then is equals a plus into n minus 1d. Okay, but we know the first term that we are given is equals to, and the common difference also becomes 2. We substitute now right away. Then we say the nth term that we are asked to find becomes, this a is given as 2 plus into this n is what we want to find. We say n plus minus 1. This d is given as 2, multiplying it by 2. Then this becomes the nth term, then becomes 2 plus into 2 times n giving you 2n minus 2 times 1 giving you 2. Then automatically the nth term then becomes 2 plus 2n minus 2. But we know 2 minus 2 goes, it means 0. Then the nth term that we are asked to find automatically becomes 2n. So this is the formula that we are asked to find in regards to the first problem that we are given. Now let's look at B. We say similarly. Now I want to look at B also. Now B says, this is B. Let's look at this also. We are given 0, minus 1 upon 2, minus 1, and minus 1 whole number 1 upon 2. Okay, now we know this is the first term, this is the second term, third term, and this is the fourth term. The same thing implies, let's use the third term. We say recall that the third term of AP, this becomes a plus 2d, but we know the third term is given as minus 1 is equal, the first time is given as 0 plus 2d. If this is moving, that is just collection of like terms. You have now minus 1 minus 0, this becomes 2d. Then minus 1 minus 0 giving you minus 1 is equals to d. Then you divide both sides by 2, because you want to find d. Then d, that's the common difference. this becomes minus 1 upon 2 respectively. But it is not common difference that you have to find. The question says we have to find a formula. Then now we say the formula becomes we say the n term then becomes, we say a plus into n minus 1d. We substitute now, we say but the first term, that is a, is given as 0 and d given as minus 1 upon 2. Then automatically the nth term that we are asked to find then becomes, what is a? From this, a is given as 0, we say 0 plus into n minus 1 and d is given as minus 1 upon 2. Then this is equals, we say 0, this is 0, then plus into n times minus 1 giving minus n upon 2 plus 1 upon 2. Okay, then let's find the LCM between this one. This is automatically 0. Find the LCM between this, that is 2. 2 into 2 1 times minus n giving minus n plus 2 into 2 1 times 1, it is 1. So therefore we can say our nth term for Roman B then becomes minus n plus 1 divided by 2 respectively. So this is the formula that we have to find in respect to this problem that we are given. The first one becomes 2n and the other one becomes minus n plus 1 divided by 2 respectively. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Hope to see you in the next video on AP and GP.